Hi, I'm Josh Jackson. I'm here with Travis Hendricks, who's behind the camera. We worked out some info to help out with you guys. So, this first section of black, blue, and red represents the band The Roots. Black is name recognition, blue is crowd draw, and red is ease to book. Everyone knows who The Roots are, so we gave them a 10 on a scale of 1 to 10. That we both saw The Roots at a fairly expensive concert, and it was packed. They have a pretty big crowd draw, and being as they are so popular, it could be kind of hard to get them, so we gave them a 5 out of 10 for ease to book. Now, our next band here is Groundation, a local reggae band out of Sonoma. They are fairly well known, especially around here. We gave them an 8 out of 10. Their crowd draw is pretty huge. It's we saw them at the Phoenix Theater in Petaluma, and it was one of the most packed shows we've ever seen there. It was kind of ridiculous. And they are going to be out of the country before this gig, so with no information of them returning, so it could be kind of hard to get them. Otherwise it would be much easier because they're more of a local band. Now Common, almost everyone knows who Common is. He got a 9. He's a Bay Area rapper and a really intellectual guy. That's Common. We're guessing that his crowd draw would be pretty large because he's really popular. And he, again, about half easy to get, 5 out of 10. Next band, the Decemberists. Woohoo! Gotta love the Decemberists. Everyone knows who they are. And were they playing a show without a cover downtown, everyone would be there. They would be harder to get as they are a band out of Portland, Oregon, and are doing a worldwide tour, again ending before the gig, but still kind of close. So you don't know. I don't know. Do you know? Anyway. Next band, Dresden Dolls. Most people know who they are. They would bring in a fairly large crowd. They're really a theatrical band. They paint their faces like the old show days in the 30s. It's kind of cool. However, it could be next to impossible to book them because of the fact they are a East Coast band, and it'd be hard to convince them to fly out here. Moving on, Saul Williams, local guy. I think he's freaking sweet. He's a rapper slash spoken word poetry guy. Really cool. Most people know who he is. He would bring a lot of people because he is so cool, and it would be really easy to get people to come after hearing any of his stuff because it's really cool. And he would be less easy to book than some of these more well-known people because he is almost always booked, always doing some kind of touring. Although he is going to be in Los Angeles the week of the gig, if I remember correctly. So that might not be as low as it is on this chart, but this is all speculation here. Next group, Gift of Gab, fronted by Black Licious, local rapper. Again, another intellectual guy, but yay. Fairly well known as a group. Blacklicious is better known on his own, but he would be considerably harder to get, I think. They would draw a fairly large crowd, not a probably colossal crowd, but not as huge, magnormous crowd. And magnormous isn't a word. And again, a little harder to book. Tower Power. Everyone knows who Tower Power is. They would draw a fairly large crowd, but probably not so many younger people, mostly more of the middle-aged people, because they were in their prime back in the day. They're a local band, however they'd still be really hard to book, as we were speculating, because of the fact that they've reached pretty big heights and they're huge, kind of. And Les Claypool, connoisseur of many a band, all kinds of cool stuff that he does. He has a pretty cool solo career. He's really popular around here. His name recognition is really high. We gave him a 9. He would draw a huge crowd because everyone around here loves him. And he's out of Sebastopol, so we think he would be pretty easy to book. We couldn't find anything about where he will be during the time surrounding the gig, but if he isn't doing anything, which it looks like, he would be close to us, and that would be good. So, in conclusion, number 1 highest rating were the Roots and Les Claypool. Number 2 second highest rating, the Decemberists. 3rd highest rating, Groundation or Common. 4th highest rating, Tower Power. The 5th highest rating goes to Saul Williams or The Gift of Gab. And the lowest rating goes to the Dresden Dolls. So, good luck guys, I hope it turns out awesome.